Welcome back to another Film Geek movie review. Today, after the day job, I am off to check out the new action film, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. This film is directed by Guy Ritchie and it's starring Henry Cavill. It tells the story of an elite group of British soldiers during World War II who are sent behind enemy lines to do, special missions. This is kind of the story of the original special ops team in Britain. You know, the kind of soldiers who will do anything to get the job done. And they're led by Henry Cavill, and this looks like it is going to be a really fun, stylized Guy Ritchie action film, which I'm hoping for because, the last one, which I can't even remember the name of, really wasn't all that great. It was pretty average. I mean, so average that I don't remember the name of the movie, and I just remember that I was like, so it's a movie. It was okay. So I'm really hoping this time he knocks it out of the ballpark. I'm hoping for some really fun, stylized action sequences, some really good, witty banter between the characters. A Guy Ritchie film. You know what? It's enough of me sitting here jibber-jabbing because I need to get out the door because first off, I got to get the old day job. And then I'm off to check out the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Welcome back, just getting home, and you know what guys, I really enjoyed this film. I had an absolute blast watching this movie. Now normally I do the negatives and positives, ending on a high note and all that jazz, but this time around I have nothing but good things to say about this film. I got nothing negative to say. So let's get this started, shall we? Now the first thing that I really enjoyed about this movie was the cast. All of the actors in this film do an outstanding job, and they come off as people that actually enjoy being around each other. The chemistry between all of the actors, especially the soldiers that are on the special team together, is great. And I don't think I mentioned this in my intro, but this is based on a true story. These are real people and real events that did happen. So yeah, they do a really great job of portraying the friendship and camaraderie of the main characters. Also, the action in this film is really on point. Everything is extremely well made and looks good. Now, this is a story of the original, special ops team. This is not a guns a-blazing going in. Now, there are explosions and all, but you know what I mean. Not the big special effects bombastic action film that you think. This is more of a subtle kind of sneaking in assassins kind of thing. Not a slow burn. Believe me, the action is very fast paced. It's just that it's very quiet. And during that time, it's like the actors are even having more fun. Henry Cavill especially, during the action sequences, is hysterical to watch during the entire thing. The guy that he is playing just comes off as someone who's just having the time of his life doing these missions. It is great. The acting's on point, the action's on point, the pacing of this film is outstanding. The movie clocks in at just about 2 hours. I think it was actually dead on 2 hours, and it just flowed like silk. There was no point in this movie where I felt things got slow or boring, even during points where it was mostly dialogue and people talking and working out on the plan. It still came together and was never slow because you were really intrigued on what was going on. And the main reason for that is the way the movie plays out. It plays less like a war movie and more like a heist film. There's a whole plan and all these things that have to be executed and all these different moving pieces and things that have to happen in order for the outcome to, they want to happen. And so it really feels more like a crime heist thriller in some aspects of the film than an actual war movie. So guys, yeah, I think this was a very solid, awesome, fun, get out there and see it in theaters. It just makes it even better knowing that these people were real, that this is a true story. It's a very interesting film, and it's a side of World War II that you may not have known existed. So yeah, solid. Get out, check this out in theaters when you get the opportunity. Because I got to go to the early screening. I forget. I think this comes out next weekend. I think this comes out like April 18th or something like that. I was in my AMC app and saw an early showing of this, and I'm like, all right, sign me up. Let's go. So yep, once you get a chance, get out there, check out this film. I don't think you'll be disappointed. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thanks again for checking out the Film Geek. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up so I know you like what you're seeing. And if there's one more thing you can do, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.